Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing this evening? So, start us off. We're going to be watching Project Fear. Oh, that still works. Hello, it's been a while. I haven't streamed for 3 months, I think. But yeah, here I am. So, we're going to be watching Project Fear today. That is the plan for the evening. But first, I stumbled across on TikTok this. It's a TikTok live, and apparently it is a locked off static camera that is in where? The George Jarvis boarding school. Now I don't know where the George Jarvis boarding school is. I'm going to make an educated guess and say it's probably England. I actually think I do know where that is. Let me just bring it up in another tab and double. George Jarvis, Hertfordshire. No, Herefordshire. Yeah, it's in England. I have previously contacted them. Yeah, okay, I now know where this is. It's this building, which is quite cool. A former boarding school. Pretty creepy, pretty haunted, very cool. And yeah, so this is a live stream from within where they are doing some fun stuff. Let me audio. There we go. There's no audio anyway at the moment, but you know. So they've got a nice setup here. They've got some trigger objects, some interactive objects. That's a good idea, having a bell. Got a couple of bells. What I'm guessing is a vibration meter. Obviously they've got a cat ball back there that is moving constantly, but does not appear to actually physically be moving much. So I know from experience they can do that when the batteries are low. But this is a very good idea, just leaving a camera live streaming unattended in a haunted place. Oh no, don't want to do that. Okay, we're upside down. So I'm not actually going to be watching this for the duration. But what I will do is mute it, and I might keep it open in the background and just jump back to it every now and then. What we're actually going to be watching is Project Fear. So, Project Fear, for those of you that don't know, is formerly known as Destination Fear. It's Dakota Layden, Chelsea Layden, Tanner Wiseman, and Alex. I can't remember Alex's name, and Alex. I feel like I do know it. Alex Schroeder. Yeah, so obviously they once upon a time had a TV show on the Discovery Network. Some things led to them getting that show getting cancelled, up for quite a bit of debate. What that actually was, or who that actually was, without saying too much. I was a big fan of Destination Fear when it was on Discovery Plus. I watched all the episodes, really enjoyed it. Have joined the various communities on Twitter and Facebook, Dakota's group and the others. Strongly recommend it if you are interested in that kind of thing. And yeah, so they've moved over to YouTube. They had a Kickstarter which reached its target. In fact, they exceeded its target quite sufficiently, which has led to them being able to do multiple road trips, constant investigations, and yeah. So I'm interested. I've not actually watched any of the Project Fear stuff yet. I'm very interested to see how it goes. Very interested to see how it compares to their televised stuff, to see how the production's different. Because obviously they've gone from a full production crew or production network requirements to now just being able to do what they want on YouTube. So we'll jump in and give it a watch. Good evening, Maya. How are you? Switch over to this. Hopefully hear it.
I am taking us back to the location that broke us.
This location literally scarred me.
It's the only location we've ever been to where it actually scared us out.
We are back.
You should be scared. This seems scary. So again, because I follow everybody here on Twitter and Facebook. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I really liked it before. So as long as it's the same and or similar, good. Yeah, I follow them on Facebook, and one of the things they've said is obviously before they had a professional sound guy with them for the majority. He wasn't actually locked in there with them, but he was there to help set up all of their sound stuff, make sure all their levels on the cameras and the microphones were correct. And now they've basically had to go from having the lighting guy, etc., to doing it all themselves. So they've said the lighting is not ideal. Let's just check in on the old haunted school. Maya, we need to steal this idea because it's genius. Just leave a camera live streaming in a random corridor somewhere. Yeah, they used to do all the editing themselves, but they did not do, all of the recording setup themselves. Not seeing much. That cat ball has been constant. There's been a couple of spikes on the EMF, and the vibration meter is occasionally jumping. Something happened up there then as well. Orb. It was definitely a bug. But yeah, that's smart. Anyway, back to this. 51 minutes, so I'll probably watch this tonight, and that might be it, but we'll see. See what happens. Okay. Dust or a bug. Cool logo. It's the same logo. I've just changed the word project.
Dude, less than 12 hours we have to be up.
I also know, for those of you that were here 3 months ago when I last streamed, I have not yet seen the third part of Most Haunted. You may recall in the second part that I watched last, Stu fell down the stairs. I've not seen the third part. I've not really, to be honest with you, watched a lot of paranormal stuff in the last few months. I sort of took a bit of a break, but now I have returned. There's lots of things, lots of ghosty things to watch. So yeah, here we are. I will stop pausing it because I've been streaming for 10 minutes and I'm 50 seconds in. Anything happening? That stopped moving. That's not flickering. Good evening, everybody. Oh, it's back. So for those of you that missed the start, this is a haunted school in Herefordshire. And somebody's decided to leave a camera in their streaming. Been up for 4 hours nearly. Very good idea, stealing it. I've been glancing in and out for a while, nothing's really happened. I will keep jumping back to it as I watch, so stay around for that.
This is the worst day of my actual life! Tana's getting drunk! Tana!
So you may remember Destination Fear.
I can't handle this! It's too much pressure! We're all by ourselves!
Okay.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Project Fear.
Destination Fear obviously had the RV. They would travel around the country in a proper like RV. This time they don't have that. They're literally travelling places in like cars and sleeping in hotels in between and
So right now we are in
all that
Las
fun
Vegas,
stuff.
Nevada at our house, and we are packing up to head out for our very first road trip.
Yeah, dude, let's go! I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
You get a bullseye, we're gonna have a great trip.
Oh, that was so close!
What's up, dude?
What's up, Al?
Just trimming up the facial hair.
Honestly, he's got such good hair. It makes me jealous.
If any of that hair crumbles to the ground, I'm taking it.
We're going back to Sweet Springs Sanitarium
So-
starting tomorrow. Are you ready to go back to Sweet Springs?
I mean, it's been over 4 years since we've been back.
The first road trip of this brand new YouTube channel, we are calling it Return to Terror. We are going back to some of the most terrifying locations that we've ever been to.
Good.
For this first stop, I am taking us back to the location that broke us. We are going back to Sweet
So
Springs
Sweet Springs
Sanitarium.
Sanatorium is one of those places that is it's very popular in the paranormal community. I've heard of it quite a bit, but it's one of those places I can't tell you a lot about because all of the sanatoriums kind of blur into one. I know there's Waverly Hills Sanatorium. There are some more, and I can't think of them now. Well, this is
It was by far our most terrifying night.
What is going on?
It's the only location we've ever been to where it actually scared us out.
We need to get out of here. Dude, this is demonic.
That's insane.
It's going to be very, very interesting to see how we handle being back and if we can make it through the night or not.
Where are you, Sweet Springs? Right here. Right there.
Tomorrow night.
We'll be right there. This is a place that we honestly have all said that we're probably not going to go back to, and now we're doing it.
Tomorrow we hit the road.
It's gonna be sick, dude.
exciting to see them back.
You will get through this! You are gonna.
The not having the TV production company to guide them means that they're a bit more vloggy now, which I don't mind necessarily. It just means there's a lot more energy, I guess, is how I will describe it.
Get through it.
You're not gonna be okay. Prepare for the worst. Expect the unexpected. Ah!
I feel awkward.
Here we go. That's so perfect. So perfect.
So perfect. Can you get more perfecter?
We're ready to hunt some ghosts. We're ready to travel across the planet.
Is he doxing
We
himself?
have to meet up with
Fair
Chelsea
play.
tomorrow. Why, dude?
No!
It's very loud. It's very energetic.
This is a nightmare. Project Fear. Project Fear. Everybody.
Okay, good.
Chelsea, your seat.
Oh, great, it made it.
The network never let us do this before. Chelsea, try it.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you excited for a whole entire 2 weeks with your best friend?
I thought driving would be fun, but that looks way more fun.
Can we turn the air on? It's fucking hot in here.
This is a lot. West Virginia. I know West Virginia. Home of the Mothman. Point Pleasant, etc.
Project Fear starts now.
Let's go!
We're all excited, right?
We are very scared.
I'll keep my eyes on the road. I'm sorry.
I am not
just-
energetic enough to watch
basically
this.
does itself.
Christ.
Really? Okay, cool. What a beautiful day.
West Virginia makes me calm. in my pants.
Chelsea's already regretting coming.
So far,
That's
what's
the
the
thing
big
that
difference
happened.
from YouTube to TV, right? Already, what are you feeling?
One's on the internet.
One's on the internet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, nailed it.
Let's go to Walmart. Let's go.
What's
get some
everyone
stuff.
think so far?
Walmart!
How's everyone finding this?
Walmart! Can we eat hot Cheetos?
We can do whatever we want, Alex. It's YouTube.
Yes. Walmart! What are we thinking here, guys? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Make your own soup?
Bananas.
Berries.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
We're getting 2 pizzas. I hope there's an oven there. Is it fast up there?
Yeah, just a little depressed up here, knowing that we're going to Sweet Springs.
You picked it!
My split personality did.
Yeah, his other personality had no idea.
No, and he's blindsided right now.
It's okay.
He vowed to never return. That's a vow.
They're obviously being more themselves, which is
This
good.
was the place that made us all true believers in the paranormal.
I do enjoy it when people show a little more personality on their ghost hunts. A lot of the time it's just, you know, serious investigations.
This location literally scarred me. We talk about Sweet Springs Sanitarium on a weekly basis.
This is a place that has not left our thought and not left our mind.
I don't know what we said, what we did, but we definitely stirred something up last time.
It was showing itself while we were together, but it was in full force when we all separated.
Something happened that night. We hit a wall where paranormal activity was happening from like every direction.
You guys believe
This
in the
excites
witching
me.
hour? Because it was probably around 3 a.m. when all of it started to ramp up.
We had a lot of activity throughout the night, but the second that we all separated and slept alone, it turned on 100%. Tanner and Chelsea were sleeping in the basement.
Okay, so they're about to recap. Before they do, I just want to check in on the old school one more time. Nothing looks changed. So again, this is a school that's completely locked off. There are comments. We're talking about a girl. I don't see shit. I'm gonna rotate it just so it's bigger. And then I'm gonna rotate so I can actually see. I'm also gonna quickly kill my light. You won't be able to see me much. Just so I'm not blinded. Anybody see anything in this picture, in this video? Some people in the comments were saying they could see a girl. To be honest with you, TikTok comments kind of annoy me. So I try not to read them. I don't see a lot. Turn the light back on. Switch back to this. Okay, what happened to them last
Chelsea
time?
was in the hospital wing.
Mhm.
Tanner was in the slave quarters. Tanner, you heard singing. In the slave quarters.
Up a bit.
Tanner, you heard singing.
When I was in the basement, I thought I was hearing Tanner, and Tanner thought he was hearing me.
Like, if you
Good.
play back the footage, the thing sounded like me.
Yeah.
Like, it actually had, like, my same voice. Voice.
That does sound like him, yeah.
And then it got to a point where I'm just like, I don't feel safe. So that's when I called everybody like, hey, we're not safe right now. We need to make sure that no one is in this building.
We regrouped downstairs as a group now because Tanner's so convinced that there's someone down there. So as a group, we all sit in Tanner's spot. And at the same time, we heard the loudest scream.
It literally sounded like if somebody...
I don't know what to do with the volume here yet because they have said that their volume editing in this is inconsistent while they're getting the grips with it.
Saw us, walked right into the room with us, and just screamed their head off.
This happened by close to my room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like, so I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
It was so loud, we ran out of the building.
all I can say is this is the only
Right. That's fucking horrid. That's really not good. I don't like that one bit.
location that made me spontaneously break out in prayer.
All Chelsea was saying is, Lord, please protect me. Lord, please protect me.
Yes.
That's
Scariest moment. One of the scariest moments ever.
now that it's been a few
Not a
years,
fan
do
of
you
that.
think it's demonic or do you think we're overreacting to that?
That's the question that I think this whole video should try to answer is what is in the basement? What was affecting Tanner and Chelsea down there?
I genuinely
wanna go
don't
to this
really want to
place.
find out what it is.
It's able to do stuff enough to scare us all.
Please let
out
me
of
know if the
building.
volume's
It's
okay.
smart, and it
I've
obviously,
not
if it knew us
streamed
then,
for
it's
a
gonna know us
while.
now, whatever it is.
Why are we going back? Like, why did you
Turn subtitles
escape
on for the minute.
from the murderer just to go back into his house?
I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous too.
I'm so scared.
I won't bother with subtitles.
The sun is going down, we're getting close, so right now we're gonna pull over, we're gonna change clothes and
Perfect,
go
thank
to the
you.
location.
So they change into their investigation gear. I believe it's fear gear.
How you guys feeling? You guys ready?
I'm freaking out.
I don't know if we're gonna regret it or not, but we'll have to find out.
We are not leaving the building tonight. We are staying in there.
Speak for your damn self!
So Cindy Harper is her name. She's like runs and manages the place. She's gonna be there when we get there. She tweeted us like a bunch of stuff that she's experienced that was similar to what we experienced.
We're straight up batshit crazy for going back.
We're so dumb for going back.
There it is.
That is it.
Oh my gosh, this is deja vu.
I don't like it. I do not like the look of
So-
that building. No.
Obviously, arriving at the Ancient Ram Inn was pretty creepy, pretty weird. But it has nothing on this. I don't think I've had a location that you arrive at that has this kind of an aura around it. It's kind of just the sheer size of the building, I think, is almost overwhelmingly impressive. Like I say, the Ancient Ram Inn, I remember walking up to that for the first time and thinking, holy shit, this is it. This is the building. Never really had that with 30 East Drive, because it wasn't, although it was a location that I'd obviously researched prior to going there, it's not somewhere I'd known about for a long time. Yeah, so I think the Ancient Ram Inn's the only place I've had that real sort of historic or the, significant impact.
Thank you.
We're here.
Not sure yet.
Dun, dun.
Hopefully
Okay,
soon
that's
though.
Cindy standing at the top of the steps very ominously, just waiting for us.
Oh my god.
Cindy Harper.
Hello!
We don't want to be here.
Come on. We are back.
We're back.
Cindy! It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for your return.
So when the episode aired, you tweeted us like a couple things that you've experienced that we also experienced last time.
Basically, I get the screams, and they are very blood-curdling, loud screams. It's almost like disembodied voices or some,
Yeah.
it feels and sounds like it's right there with you.
Alright.
And sometimes I will not hear them in person, but when I play back the video or audio, it will be there.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one
Yes.
point.
I don't normally get
I'm
pushed
just
down
gonna
the
go put my
stairs.
phone
That's
on
only
charge
happened
while I
one
watch
time.
this.
But it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like the push. I was expecting to be a human, attacking me. And I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
My God!
What were that?
That was on the door, dude.
That
What
was the
was
loudest.
what were
I
that?
don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
My God!
Okay. We're not even in yet, and
That was
something's
on the
happening.
door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded like right next to my head.
I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just going down the stairs. Just I want to tell you guys this. There is no one in here. No, what?
I don't see anything.
What?
No one's in there.
Okay, did you tell them we're coming?
Yes.
No!
I said be nice. Okay, I said be nice.
That sounded really nice. Welcoming us back. Awesome.
Okay, I have to ask, you told the spirits that were coming back. What was the reaction? What was the interaction that you had? Like,
Okay, so I said, do you know who's coming? And the ghost box, I had the ghost box on. It said Chelsea.
What?
Good. So back in the Destination Fear days, they didn't really use spirit boxes or ghost boxes, etc. Because I think they explain in one of the episodes. I think it's something to do with the network. Something to do specifically with how the network reacted to them.
You're not out a minute. No, because I said, do you know who else is coming? And guess whose name came up?
Get the out of here! Stop it!
I mean, that's so creepy though because
It is creepy.
Yeah. Yes, Indy.
it knows your names.
Fantastic. Great.
Good luck, everybody. Stay safe.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, let's get in there. Let's load our gear inside and let's read the packet.
Okay, so they've still got a packet, really, even though they've been here
my
before. Seems a bit
God.
unnecessary. I wouldn't necessarily.
Basically,
Although I s-
written up a packet.
I suppose, considering they're back for the not the first time, but you know.
Up a bunch of information about the haunting and the history of this place for us to read. Do you want to start us off, Chels?
oh my gosh. Sweet Springs Sanitarium. The large brick building you see today was erected in the 1830s by the Lewis family, who turned the unique property into a resort for the influential and powerful members of society. The resort was built entirely by slave labor. Brick by brick, her walls were formed by exhausted and mistreated men and women.
I understand why this place is so heavy.
Jeez.
Okay. By 1942, the once illustrious resort had turned into a sanitarium for tuberculosis patients.
Brilliant.
It
That was
wasn't
a
long
common.
before hundreds of patients filled the beds.
That was a very common thing back then. Obviously, the TB plague meant that very large numbers of people were affected, which obviously is not ideal. It meant that there needed to be a secluded and quarantinable place to quarantinable place to keep people away from the general public. Obviously, it goes to reason that these places would be an all-in-one sort of home. So, you know, the employees would also be away from their families. They'd live here. It's not a nice thing.
Those that did not survive were buried anonymously in the public cemetery on the premises.
Just another layer, another reason why this place is so haunted.
When the tuberculosis outbreak ended in 1944, the sanitarium changed its operation into a nursing home for the poor and elderly. In addition to the many deaths that occurred because of old age, the facility experienced numerous untimely deaths, some of which were caused by patients being scalded to death in the hydrotherapy tubs.
Very common
You can only
thing.
imagine how many patients would die.
Although there's no official record, it is estimated that over...
I just saw a flashlight.
What?
Straight up flashlight down the hall.
What?
Like straight up flashlight.
Behind the camera?
Like all the way into this next room?
All the way down the hall.
Dude, what?
This is the same room where Alex the thud happened on the door.
I'm guessing there's nobody here.
It was right in this room?
Right there.
Yeah, well, there's literally nothing.
It looked like that, but it was pointed like towards.
Like this?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Just like that, but it was a lot like oranger. It was like an oranger tungsten.
Okay.
Hello?
Pretty creepy.
It's already starting, dude.
Well, crap.
What the hell is going on already?
I don't know. Now I'm like fixated on that hallway.
Dude, it feels like it's getting a lot colder in here.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the packet and then get our night going, because it's actually happening already.
Although there is no official record, it is estimated that over 1,000 people died on the property.
See, that's a big number of people.
Due to underfunding, Sweet Springs slowly fell into a state of disrepair in the 1990s and has sat vacant ever since. The most active areas include the 3rd floor. A full-bodied apparition of a woman stands vigil in the window of room 3007.
So the 3rd floor is
So
also
a
where
full-bodied apparition is obviously... Oh, that live. That's finished. Okay, good. Yeah, a full-bodied apparition is obviously the best case scenario for capturing evidence. I mean, it's horrifying, and I would never... I want to capture one, but at the same time, I don't, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
You guys were standing. You and Alex and Tanner were on the 3rd floor when me and Chelsea were in the basement.
Yup.
And we both heard the same female moan.
Do you know that you have passed away? What?
And it doesn't...
Way?
And we both heard the same female moan.
Do you know that you have passed away? What?
And it doesn't make sense how you guys heard it all the way up there while we were in the basement.
I don't like this place.
No.
I don't like that we're back.
That was a weird noise.
The 2nd floor. The sounds of doors being slammed and objects moving have been heard by many people.
Brilliant.
It is common to see apparitions walking around the hallways.
Wonderful.
Oh no, the basement. Okay. The basement.
Tell us about it.
This is where the slave quarters and the hospital wing are located.
Okay, good.
This part of the building saw the most death and torment. Clear, disembodied voices are a common occurrence in this part of the building.
I mean,
Brilliant.
last time we were here, that's where everything, like, went down at the very end.
I have a terrible feeling right now. I feel like we are not gonna have a good night.
No.
Okay, now it is time for us to start our overnight.
Fantastic.
And I hate to say this.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Absolutely not.
No. What?
I have an idea.
No!
Top 3.
Why?
Let's hear what he has to say, guys.
Go.
For the first part of our overnight, 3 of us will be going to the 3rd floor, and 1 of us will be
okay.
going down to the basement by themselves to face the fear alone.
I'm already crying.
Bro.
Are you picking this person? Because it can't be me.
You're tearing up.
I know, I'm scared.
I mean, That is fucking terrifying, to be fair. On a basic level, you know, going down into a basement of a haunted building where you had horrifying shit happen by yourself just doesn't sound like a good time to me. But let's see who it is. Personally, I'm hoping for Tanner.
You don't get it, dude.
You haven't been down there before by yourself, and it sucks.
I'm sad.
Charles!
I don't want to do it.
You're making your sister cry, dude, already!
I don't think Tanner and I should have to go through it again.
Yeah.
I think it should be for someone who hasn't experienced it before.
Chelsea, this isn't Project Pussies, okay?
They can swear now on YouTube.
Are you
This is
picking?
good.
No, I'm not picking. It's up to fate. I'm gonna put all of our names onto a piece of paper. We're gonna draw. That's all 4 of them. I'm putting them in here.
Okay, let's get this over with because I want to know if I'm mad or I'm happy.
Okay.
Chelsea's drawing.
I'm so sorry, Tanner!
It had to be Tanner.
I did not want to do it, guys. Come on.
God!
Bring it, Chelsea.
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
I feel
Even if it's legit, which I think that was, it had to be Tanner.
Really bad for Tanner, but I'm kind of pumped.
I feel like so fucking bad for Tanner, dude. I feel so bad, dude. I feel so bad for Tanner.
Dude, I feel like so bad for Tanner right now.
Oh, no!
They remember you too!
I know! I know!
I do. See, I
how long
like
am I going
Tanner
to the
because he's
basement
just
for?
crazy.
Like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Fantastic. I have the enhanced recorder. It is going to be on top of my camera, so you're not going to be seeing it. But this is like super ears. Does that make sense?
It's probably good to use that though, with all the noises, everything we heard. Now, if there's any more
What?
this time voices, we'll hear it like loud.
Really loud!
You're a real big prick. That's what you are. All right, see you guys.
Be careful.
I'm gonna be. I'm talking over you, so you don't say anything that scares me. All right, see you later.
They know you.
I didn't hear you. I can't hear.
She said they know you.
Singing now because I'm
They
scared.
freaking know you, Tanner. He's so done.
I do feel bad.
Dude, he's gotta be so freaking scared. What the fuck?
So I am in the basement right now, all by
Yeah,
myself.
going into the basement
It's
on your
literally
own.
the scariest place we've ever been to. Last time we were here, we thought someone was in the building, only to find out no one was in the building. Not happy about this. Here we go. That's the slave corridors.
The Halloween
I don't wanna go down
decorations
there
feel
first.
excessive.
Nope, I'm not going to. I'm gonna go down this way. Ow, ow, that's loud. Holy, that was me doing that, and everything's so freaking loud.
So he's got the voice, obviously the big voice recorder playing into his ears. So he has live audio feedback of the horrifying shit happening around him.
Right now, I'm in the hospital wing. Chelsea was in this place last time. This is so messed up.
Okay.
I'm guessing that was the
Get to
headphone
that third
cable.
floor.
They're going upstairs as a 3.
You guys are real funny.
So, right now we're on the 3rd floor. This is where room 3007 is, where the lady in white is seen. We're just gonna go explore the 3rd floor and ultimately try to find room
Very
3007.
dingy building.
If you can hear our voice, can you make a sound in the direction you want us
So I personally would not be very happy if I were told that I had to walk through the basement of this place on my own.
to go?
There's supposedly a woman in white that roams around up here and stares out the windows. Are you up here right now?
Nothing so far.
God, look at this place.
So far, it's not been bad. It's just been creepy.
3037.
Are we going the right way?
I don't know.
3035.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to get to 3007. Oh, the asbestos in that ceiling could be deadly.
Is this the third floor?
Yeah.
So this is like the nurses' station?
Yes, yes.
I've heard a lot of stories about this nurses' station. Ooh, this is freaky. It splits off like a
I
T.
don't like the way it splits
Oh, what? It goes down there?
into
Another
a
reason why I
four-way.
wanted to do this too is to test like what happened last time.
'Cause that's fucking
We have
creepy.
someone up here and someone down there. Because last time you and Tanner were on the third floor, me and Chelsea were in the basement. We both heard the same moan. So I'm curious, like if Tanner will hear anything that we hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless Tanner's really quiet right now, like I haven't heard him. I don't think it's possible to hear from the basement all the way up here.
All I'm hearing is our voices kind of.
I feel like depending on how the building's built, there could be ventilation shafts or elevator shafts that go the entire way, but you know, on principle, you probably wouldn't be able to hear what was happening in both at the same time.
Echoing back and forth down the hallway, but I don't hear like
Tanner.
no.
Hello? Is anybody here with me? I have a device on my camera that will be able to hear you if you'd like to speak. Do you have a name?
I just heard footsteps.
Yep, that was definitely footsteps.
I'm hearing more footsteps.
Footsteps coming down from where my camera was. It's freaking me out, but I'm hearing movement. I have to go back towards
Not
the
a
footsteps.
fan.
Can you tell me your name? My name's Tanner. I've been here before. Do you remember me? Ow! So, with the enhanced recorder, stepping on that and making a big crunch sounds like a firecracker just popped in my ear. Ouch.
Okay, good. So now
We're getting
we're back
closer.
with Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex.
This is right where me and Tanner were sitting when we got the EVP. That sounded like this whole place was still functioning like hospital.
Which means 3007.
Right there.
3007.
This is the haunted
This
room,
is the
the
lady
most
in
haunted
white.
room.
People see her peering out that
With the white apparition that looks out the window. Doesn't sound fun.
window. Is there a woman in here? Are you somewhere on this floor? Can you knock twice if you hear our voice?
If you can hear our voices, can you let us know that you can hear us and understand us?
I think it's about that
Nothing.
time to go to the slave quarters. Oh, we heard everything. The scream, the chanting, the taunting. I really don't want to go down there. Let's be
So now
honest.
he's
I'm
going
afraid
to the
admit it.
worst part of the building. Okay.
Why do you have to be so scary?
Now, to be fair, I would not be thrilled about going down there on my own. I'm not afraid to admit that.
Huge shift. The energy of the room once you get on this side. What the hell, actually? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the enhanced audio recorder. I'm going to the Ovilus, because that's what I used the first time.
Okay. Love an obvious. Yeah.
This is by far the strangest thing I've ever done. 4 years ago, I was in this same spot, hearing the scariest things I've ever heard in my entire life. I was right here.
So obviously, if the Ovilus wasn't so expensive, I'd have one.
So we're gonna ask some questions here in room 3007 and try to get some responses on the digital recorder.
Your hood looks really nice on you too.
Is this the Rockstar hood?
Yeah.
Does it look cool?
It looks really cool, actually.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
I am rolling on the digital recorder. If anyone in here can hear my voice right now, I have something that will be able to hear your voice. Can you tell us something? Can you give us a message? A lot of people have seen a woman in here wearing a white dress, but nobody knows who you are. Can you tell us your name or what year you were born?
Questions?
Why do people see you so often in this room looking out this window?
Dude, I feel like I'm really faint footsteps.
Yeah, coming towards us. Who's up here on this third floor right now? We're hearing something in the hallway. We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us? My sister is sitting right here in this chair. Do you know what her name is?
These are very good
I'm
EVP
gonna cut and play
questions.
this back and see if we got any sort of a response.
I don't even want to know what we're gonna find.
Turning on the Ovilus, start asking some questions. Is anybody down here with me?
So,
What?
oh, fuck that. So the Ovilus is obviously a database of words, different fluctuations in various different energies and different balances, etc. And trigger different words to be spat out by the Ovilus. It's said that spirits can use their energy levels to interact with the Ovilus and basically form words and sentences to respond to questions and to generally show their presence.
Start asking some questions. Is anybody down here with me? What?
It just said run. Oh, the
That's
first thing.
horrid.
The first thing. That's what happened. We all ran.
It's telling me to run right. Dude, what? I just turned this on. Why do you want me to run? Do you remember me? I was here 4 years ago.
This is the creepiest thing of all time, man. I remember every tiny bit of this place. Did I just see something move?
I could have sworn something ran right past that.
Just went paranormal. My anxiety level is at an all-time high right now.
So just for curiosity, nowhere currently seems to be selling an Ovilus. Some people are selling various homemade chat devices. I'm just watching a video of a different device that claims to do similar. Handmade. Hey Ethan, how's it going? Spirit Chat is a device designed for communicating with spirits. I was like, communicating with spirits in the paranormal field. Theory is spirits able to select words from a database. When a word appears on the high quality OLED backlit screen, blue LED flashes and you hear the two-tone alert. Words may follow each other, anything from 40 seconds to 2 minutes. Similar to devices like the Alice box and the Ovilus. Powered by a 9-volt battery. Okay. I mean, it's tempting. For 100 and how much was that? 114 compared to the usual 200 to 300 quid of similar devices.
Now this is just the creepiest feeling I've had ever.
I may be tempted for that one day.
If anyone in here can hear my voice right now, I have something that will be able to hear your voice. Can you tell us something? Can you give us a message? A lot of people have seen a woman in here wearing a white dress, but nobody knows who you are. Can you tell us your name and what year you were born? Why do people see you so often in this room, looking out this window? What happened to you in this room? We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said
I thought I heard Tanner. Didn't hear the I remember part, but I was confident I heard the name Tanner.
remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
I remember Tanner, dude.
Yeah, nah. That's horrid. Because the only bit I could hear clearly there was Tanner. The rest of it, I hear what they hear, but I don't necessarily know if, for sure. But if I'm Tanner, I'm leaving.
Goosebumps, dude. It says yes. There's like a 1 second pause, and then it's a whispering, I remember Tanner.
Okay, well, whatever that is,
Yeah.
Tanner's downstairs by himself, so feel free to go talk to him, because why are you up here?
Alex.
What? Tanner,
Go.
I'm standing where I was 4 years ago, and I turned on the ovulin and right away it said run.
Oh my god, dude!
Should we even tell him?
No, not yet.
Okay, well,
I'm not going to tell you right now what we just captured, but it correlates.
Stop. Are you serious?
Dude, you don't even understand the timing of you walking us right now.
this is so crazy.
I'm telling you, dude, I've never felt this weird in my entire life.
Do you think it remembers you, Tanner?
100%.
That's fucking horrid. I would not be in the
Whatever the
basement by
spirit
myself.
is that is throwing Cindy down the stairs, hurting people, and then that showed itself to us in the basement. I think we just got the voice. And then not even a minute later, Tanner walkies us for the first time to update us on his experience and how scary it is.
I feel so bad that he's down there by himself.
Dude, he is probably so scared right now. He has no idea what we captured.
Again with the
Whoa.
footsteps. There's lots of movement in
Here,
this
footsteps
place.
down the hallway, man. Someone down there. What is going on? I do not feel alone. Video. It says video. What about the video? Short?
Does it want them to upload this as a YouTube short? Does it want me to upload this as a YouTube short? Who knows? His camera suddenly died.
Do you remember me? How many people are down here with me?
He never noticed.
4 years ago we were here and someone screamed. Why were you screaming? Were you trying to scare us out?
So we're gonna leave 3007 and go explore the rest of the third floor. We're just gonna keep this camera recording right here for a couple more hours
but we're just gonna see if this camera left alone in this room captures anything while we're gone.
Okay, they are turning the night vision on at least.
Is there anyone up here? We just heard your voice on digital recorder. We thought we heard someone in the hallway too. Can you show us that you're here? Move something in front of us?
That would be very cool.
Should we tell Tanner about the EVP? It's gonna scare him, but I feel like we have to tell him so he's alert, right?
Let's walkie him and give him enough to know that there's a spirit in here that did not forget him and remembers him.
Hey, Tanner.
Go for Tanner.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Something in here remembers you.
We were debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
When we end up meeting with you in a little bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the?
What's a bang? I heard a bang.
I heard something.
Same.
Are you okay?
Can you do that again?
Oh,
What the
voices are
fuck?
back.
I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise if it's not us, dude. And we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor. So it's not like
The echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but
I mean, given the building, could it be someone breaking in, a vagrant, some sort of homeless person that wants shelter? That would be my initial suspicion. But obviously, still a bit fucking creepy, isn't it?
let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor and then we'll go to Tanner.
It's getting colder down here.
It is colder.
Wow.
It's a lot colder. Hello? Let's just see the 2nd floor and then we'll go find Tanner. Be careful on the stairs.
Yeah, hold on to the railing, Chelsea.
I slept in this hallway here. This is the same hallway ahead of us too, where me and Chelsea heard a ton of loud noises last time.
Hello?
It was a cylinder crack.
Why would you run towards that?
Is there someone down there? We hear you making loud noises. Can you move something in front of us?
Can you move one of these chairs?
Let's go towards it.
I mean, that was definitely a noise. I definitely heard the noise.
All right, we're coming
But
towards
what
you.
was it is the question.
I don't like it down here. I want to go back upstairs. Can you say something to me, please? I know you told me to run, but why? Why did he want us out of here so badly last time? Hello?
A tap. Weird.
Are you here with me now? I feel like you've been following me this whole time. You're here with me?
Multiple.
Multiple people are with me?
Movement.
It sounds like there's a person moving.
Is there someone down there? That's just walking. Can you walk towards us? Can you make a loud noise if you can see us?
Okay, well, there's not an animal down here. No bats. No people.
But now it's quiet.
Let's go show Tanner the CVP.
Tanner?
Yo!
What is going on?
Screw this. I don't like it down here.
I want to go see the slave quarters quick because this is my first time back in the basement.
Dude, it's wild.
I want to know.
Damn, this is heavy.
Right?
This
Okay, can I, while we're here in the slave quarters, can I show you what we got?
Okay.
Don't even tell him. Like, just let him listen to it.
Yeah, you tell us what you hear.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Fuck off.
What do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says, yes, I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us?
That could be
That
we.
is please.
That could be we, not I. He's right.
Tanner is the creepiest part because it's so clear. And then, so the creepiest thing about it was we heard it, all of us go, oh, I remember Tanner, oh my God. And then you walkie us and you go, guys, I just got run on the ovulus, everything's feeling weird.
That's exactly like 4 years ago when we both heard the same scream. Like, it's the things where it's like correlates the whole entire building.
Yeah, let's go take a break. But I do want to leave a camera down here in the slave quarters because last time when we were here, we accidentally left a camera and it captured so much activity.
I don't know how you did that by yourself, honestly.
I barely did it, man. I feel like a child right
I
now. I
would have
feel like
struggled,
a little
but-
kid who's just too nervous to
Tell
do
me.
shit. And
People of the chat, people in the comments, if you're watching this later, would you have been able to stay down there by yourself for 2 hours, 3 hours, however long he was there for? Because I would not have. No, not a chance.
very scared.
The way you're holding your back,
I know. I'm like hugging myself right now, going, "It's okay, buddy. You're fine."
I do think whatever pushed Cindy down the stairs, I think it's the same thing that's messing with you, that remembers you.
There's a bunch of things in this building, but there's definitely one thing that doesn't like people inside
me
here,
either.
and that's concerning.
Just wouldn't be happening.
What is that?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
We got something exciting to
Is this
tell
Fear
you about.
Club?
It's called the Fear Club.
It's called the Fear Club. The Fear Club is extra content. It's an extra space, a whole entire community-based website just for the VIPs here at Fear Club.
It's basically an exclusive club where we get to talk to you guys and communicate with you almost every single day.
This is for the real hardcore Fear fans.
You want to see what it's like for us living at the Airbnbs on the road when we're just hanging out? Even when we're not on the road, when we're back home, you'll get exclusive content of us just living our daily lives.
And you guys, everybody loves freebies and we are giving stuff away.
I have so many videos, and those are only going to the Fear Club. Just saying.
It's basically like a vault with all of our footage that no one's ever seen before.
And we'll be doing monthly podcasts.
Did you say we're doing podcasts?
I think he said we're doing a podcast.
I died! If you're still confused, go visit the Fear Club and you'll see all the information.
Door slammed. That sounded like a door slamming and then a lock or a latch. For me, the noise I just heard. I'm not sure what everyone else heard, but that's
Right now we're
what it
back in the
sounded
building.
like.
We just took a break outside. We are gonna head down to the basement for the remainder of our time before we have to sleep alone. We just tried to get some sort of more direct answers.
This feels so weird being back down here.
This hospital was aesthetically the creepiest wing I've ever seen.
Who's in this hospital wing, this nursing home wing? If you're here, can you knock on something 2 times?
Do you like that we're down here?
Can you make some sort of noise to let us know that we're not alone?
We know something's down here. and
Nothing
it's not
so
good,
far.
But I think it's time we go after like very direct responses. So we're gonna try a piece of equipment that we have never used before.
So this is where they bring out the spirit box. They were never allowed to use it because of... I'll let them explain.
We're going to use the spirit box right now. A lot of people have been wondering why we haven't ever used the device. We were told by someone before the show started that we can't use the spirit box because that someone made it famous. Bruh. So for the first time ever, we're going to try the spirit box here at Sweet Springs.
Who's that person?
Kevin Spacey.
So for newbies like me, explain the spirit box to me.
So basically it scans radio frequencies at a super rapid rate. Spirits can manipulate frequencies, radio frequencies, and channel their voices and come through. So unlike the Ovilus, where it's a robotic voice, if we get a voice, it's supposedly the actual voice of the spirit. So if you guys hear a response after asking questions, just shout out what you think it said.
I've never done this before, so...
They're using the PSB-7, it looks like, which is the one, which is the model of spirit box that we use in our investigations. The model that's currently with Maya and Jordan. I have recently bought, oops, there we go, an S box. Which is another
S-Box. Scanning FM.
Which is another type of spirit box. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here with me? What's your name?
I don't know.
Okay. So, I don't particularly want to talk to anything in my bedroom right now, actually, so that can go away. Although I do think that said I don't know after I asked its name. But I'll watch that back after and see. So yeah, that's the S-Box, which is a different model of spirit communication device. Same concept, except this one is made by Ghost Stop. I found it on eBay. As I understand, you can plug it into a computer and download different configs to it. They'll occasionally release firmware updates, which you can use to tweak settings. So if you want to increase the scanning speed, you can. If you want to change the to be honest with you, I don't know, I've not looked, but from what I can tell, you can change different things. And so that's the other model of spirit box. There's also the PSB-11, I believe it's called. So the PSB-11, really because I'm now going through the different types of spirit box, is more of a so the PSB-11 is this one, the dual sweep. Basically it's two spirit boxes together. It sweeps two different channels at the same time, plays them simultaneously, as a temperature gauge. It can sweep FM and AM at the same time. You know, you can turn one on, you can have it both on. Pretty cool. That's obviously the PSB-7T, which is I don't know if I have the T, I can't remember. I can't remember if my other one's the T or not. And finally, you've got this one, the S-Box, which is the version that I've got. what can it do? You can scan both AM and FM, choose forwards or backwards sweeps. The sweeps generate white noise from existing FM and AM bands. Frequencies are becoming known to possibly provide paranormal entities with energy they need to communicate. When you use it, you may pick up voices or sounds which are travelling through the static, which could be paranormal. Got a few different features. You can use it as a wireless speaker for Bluetooth. Not that I would want to, but I could. Got a high quality rechargeable battery. Basically, it seems pretty cool, and I saw it. Seemingly positive reviews. Saw it reduced on eBay and thought I would take a hit and get one, because that then gives us two different, completely different builds of Spirit Box. Potentially gives us the option to do a double Estes method where we have two people with headphones on answering questions simultaneously. See if that makes a difference. That could be a fun experiment just to see. Even have two people have a conversation through the Spirit Box, maybe. Who knows? Just gives us different things to try.
This is going to be really interesting to see what it does.
Especially at a place like Sweet Springs. Okay, powering it on.
Now in SB7 mode.
Jeez, hell!
Okay.
I've never done it!
As good as...
They've obviously got a different model because that speaks when you power it on.
Hey, I hope it has a lower volume.
Here we go.
Now that feels like a low sweep speed to me.
Who's down here?
Can you talk to us right now?
You know who we are?
Who is here that remembers Tanner, that remembers Chelsea? What's your name? Why did you scare us last time and this time? What do you not like about us?
What?
Why do you not like Tanner? Or why are you picking on Tanner specifically? Jesus! Jesus!
What?
I heard Jesus. I don't know what that means. He's got a cross.
My cross? I've worn this since season 1.
Tanner, you were the one that wears a cross, and I'm the one that was praying.
And that's why it remembers us.
Is that why you don't like Tanner? He's got a cross on? Are you not a holy person? Are you against God, against Christianity? Can you confirm why you don't like Tanner? Tell us why you don't like him.
It's like Christian.
It did sound like Christian.
Fuck that. Fucking hell, I would cry. Oh. That. Nah. Ooh, I did not like that one bit, my god. Ooh. If I heard that through an Estes method, oh, fucking hell. That scared the shit out of me.
That is so
That was laughing, dude.
pure, like a female, like, yeah, like almost like a witch laugh.
It was like mocking laugh, like snickering.
Yeah.
Nah.
Are you laughing at us?
Nah. Hey Frammo, how's it going?
Who are you?
What era of this location do you come from? Were you a patient at the sanatorium? Were you here when this was a retreat?
Do you want to hurt us?
Just to prove that you're intelligent and you can hear us, can you say the word Tanner or Chelsea? We're gonna move on to a different part of the building unless you say something intelligent, not just laugh.
What is it?
Something.
Yeah.
I don't give a f.
Alright, we're gonna go silent for a minute. We're gonna give you the floor to talk. Whatever you wanna say.
Oh, dude! What the fuck? What is happening? What the hell is that?
Sounded like you.
It died. It died.
What the hell,
No way, dude. It's not on anymore.
bro? That sounded like us,
Sounded
bro!
like you screaming and then me screaming.
I wanna replay that.
Can we replay this? Because I need to hear this.
We're cutting Tanner's camera so we can watch this back, but we are almost
I
certain
need to
that
hear
we
that.
got what sounded like Tanner screaming and Chelsea screaming on the freaking spirit box, and then it died.
That couldn't get any creepier.
We were about to give up though. Like I literally said, the floor is yours, you have 1 minute. And then that happened. So we got the actual speaker from the spirit box hooked up to the camera, and we're gonna replay this so we can
Okay. So that was horrible. Let's listen to that back.
hear what we just heard.
Oh, dude! What the fuck? What is happening? That was your scream! That's your scream!
That first noise definitely sounded like Tanner, and the second one was definitely Chelsea's scream. That was Tanner. That was 100% Tanner's vocal to his cadence.
Oh, that's me! What the fuck? What is happening?
That was 1,000% Chelsea's scream tone.
That's your scream and me talking!
The first voice is definitely Tanner's, then there's like a glitch, and then your scream almost comes through. Well, I don't know if it's the same scream, but it's your scream and your voice. And what did Cindy tell us when we showed up today? That it said Chelsea and Tanner knew you were coming. It remembered you. I think something is trying to screw with us again, freak us out like last time, because I am so freaking scared now.
Only location that's ever scared us out of here, and it's this close to doing it again.
Do we stay or do we go home and just call it a night? Because the next part of the night is separating and sleeping alone. We have a camera in the slave quarters. Let's go grab that right now and get the hell out for a minute.
Yeah, honestly.
Last time when we had a camera down here, we captured a bunch. I'm sure this one did too. If you guys want to see what this camera captured, we will be uploading all of the best highlights and clips to the Fear Club. So visit the link in the description. Go check out the Fear Club. All right, let's get out of here.
So here's my concern, right? Tanner, you and I have both been identified. Why are we being identified, and is it a good thing or is it a bad thing?
Like, are we being picked on, or are they going like, oh, it's them again?
I think you guys are being targeted. It knows from last time that it can get to you guys, and it's doing it again. I don't know if it's actually demonic, but it's evil. There is something evil haunting here, that's no doubt.
That's a
There's
reasonable
no doubt.
thing to say.
I think whatever it is got a really big thrill off of our fear.
100%.
You don't get screaming on the radio, especially in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia at 2 in the morning.
Well, think about it this. If it would have just said our names, we would have just kept on asking questions. But the fact that it replicated our voices, we got scared and we left.
It knows our breaking point and it keeps exposing it. What is it? What is this entity that is totally prying on our fear?
I mean, think about it. It's over 200 years of history in this one building, and it could literally be anything.
Should we do this? Because the next part of the night, we are separating and sleeping alone. That's what's next. Do you?
So, obviously, mimicry through a spirit box is something that I have experienced. In 30's Drive, Jordan said he heard my voice come through. And then in the Ancient Ram Inn, I need to rewatch it because I've not for a while. towards the end of the night, we heard my voice and Bailey's voice come through the spirit box.
You guys think that that's a good idea? Should we just leave and get out of here and consider it a loss?
I don't even know what to say. Like, my body, everything in my body is telling me, like, we don't need to figure this one out. Like, we're good.
I just feel like we have to try at least. If it gets out of hand, we can leave again, but let's just try it, okay?
All right.
Okay.
I take it that's going to be
So
part
that's what's
2.
going to happen. For the next 4 hours, we are going to separate and sleep alone. And the scary thing about everything is the last time when we were here, it was 3 a.m. when it started to pick up. Will history repeat itself? Well,
Again, that's another thing we have found in our investigations, is that activity really starts to kick up at 3 a.m.
see. That will be the next video on this channel. So definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when that video comes up.
And send us your prayers, please.
Yeah. One last message. One time within this video, there is a rubber duck hidden somewhere. So comment below where you found that hidden rubber duck. We will see you soon with the brand new video of us sleeping alone.
Yeah, that's another thing to do. I didn't see the rubber
Awesome.
duck. I wasn't looking for it.
Let's go to bed.
So, obviously, this is the that aforementioned video. I'm not going to watch it now because it's 50 minutes long. We still, yeah, there we go. So, that's the next video. I'll watch that another time. So, I'm working on the principle now that I'm going to try and stream at least once a week. If I'm not doing anything, I might stream a couple of times, but I'm going to try and aim for at least once a week. Don't know what day yet, haven't really planned it. Might try and make a schedule. I haven't decided. But I'm also going to be working on a few new videos. I've got a few things I want to do. Should have some new podcasts coming out soon with some new guests relatively lined up. Nobody confirmed for sure that I can announce, but I should have a few things coming. And yeah, so hopefully content will start coming back. I've been uploading some shorts, some TikToks, some Facebook Reels recently. Mostly just clips from the podcast, but there's a couple of little bits here and there. Which, yeah, again, fingers crossed. You're enjoying. Some of them are doing relatively well, view-wise. But yeah, so I will see you all again soon. I will return relatively soon. I've got a lot more content I want to watch. I want to watch some more Destination Fear. No, Project Fear. Also want to watch some Watcher, which is the old BuzzFeed Unsolved, some Sam and Colby, etc. So with that, I'll catch you all later. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.